Session 43. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Auzu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. We continue with Surah Fatiha, the Qur'an summarized. Na'madu nusalli ala rasulihil kareem, and blessings on Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the last and final prophet. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Now, Surah Ikhlas, Allahu Samad, the second verse, Allahu Samad. Allah is the only sovereign, man is duty bound to obey. Allah is the only sovereign, man is duty bound to obey. Allah is irresistible, none can escape his grip, disregard or ignore him. Absolutely ineluctable, that is, he cannot be avoided, resisted or escaped from. Everyone relies on him, he doesn't need to depend on anyone to the slightest. Nothing can occur. No protozoan or cell can even budge without his permission. He is irrecusable, that is, he cannot be rejected. He orders and there are no dilatory tactics. It is inevitably done. His decisions are irreversible. The entire mankind entreats him, begs him for mercy, especially when in trouble. The Qur'an elaborates the curriculum vitae of his sovereignty resoundingly, clear and decisively, for he is the greatest and the rightful lawmaker. Man is directed to derive all laws from the Prophet, peace be upon him, for he is the one who first received, conveyed, explained, elaborated, and demonstrated the precise adoption of the injunctions of Qur'an. Those among the mankind who haven't strayed off, irrespective of their stratum, level, or class, strain every nerve, travail, try as hard as they can to seek the pleasure of Allah. The disbelievers cannot shake off his sovereignty by declaring themselves sovereign in any part of the world and running their systems structured on man-made laws, on vox populi, popular opinion. That is, the principle sovereignty belongs to the people. Peace of the mankind, universal brotherhood, human rights, liberty, fraternity, equality are all endangered, all go by the board when there is an inevitable clash of interests, implacable hatred between the sovereign people of one land and another. Only the laws of the greatest sovereign, the non-partisan, perfectly just, loving all his mankind with total disregard to caste, creed, or color, can unite the mankind. I repeat, only the laws of the greatest sovereign, the non-partisan, perfectly just, loving all his mankind with total disregard to caste, creed, or color, can unite the mankind. The Supreme Merciful can help resolve such intercultural, inter-society, and inter-national differences, dispute, clash of interests. It is only with the laws given by him that mankind can succeed creating a global village, a universal bondage of humanity, confraternity on the basis of human brotherhood, and a unipolar world, God-polar world, and enable the mankind to reach its higher destiny, its eternal well-being. Hereafter, his eternal well-being hereafter. He who believes that sovereignty, the right to make laws against the laws of Allah, belongs to the people, is obviously a disbeliever. I repeat that he who believes that sovereignty, the right to make laws against the laws of Allah, belongs to the people, is obviously a disbeliever. The pundits of secular systems are selling punk material, worthless stuff, and consider it the acme of excellence, the end of history. A puny man, a pupa, insect in a state of development, in a state of dire disobedience to the sovereign of the world, is leading mankind to a fatal destiny and eternal catastrophe. Rab creates from nothingness. That is, Rab creates all the worlds, Alameen, from nothingness, from non-existing matter. Out of nothingness, then develops, nourishes, stage by stage, step by step, in various forms, states, and conditions. All these reach to perfection vis-a-vis their designed purpose and their designed utility. For example, an infant is sustained with milk till its digestive system permits solid diet on which it is nourished thereafter. When the child legs couldn't bear the body's weight, it is carried by the parents. When he is able to stand, he is assisted to walk, holding the finger of the elders. And so it is for all creations that these are in different ways and stages strengthened and matured, that these are strengthened and matured in different ways and different stages. The one who created then put in perfect order. The one who created and put in perfect order. Allazi khalaqa wa sawa. 87 Surah Al-Ala, verse 2. God creates through nothingness, unlike man, who makes, produces, and develops through research the existing matter and raw materials. Then Allah strengthened, balanced in progressive stages, and put in perfect order the structure, parts, ingredients, shape, and appearance, capabilities, and limitations of each and every creation for its prescribed role in all other creations of Allah, for its prescribed role in all other creations of Allah. Thirdly, Allah prescribed, fixed, ordained a role, a task, a utility, a purpose for each and everything, living and non-living, animate and inanimate object, and subjected them to certain laws, principles, tendencies, propensities, properties under which everything functions, moves, operates, grows, and develops, exists, degenerates, ceases to exist, transforms, and dies off. There are the laws of physics, biology, chemistry, geology, astronomy, gerontology, isostasy, hydrodynamics, etc. That is all the physical, material sciences. That is all the physical and material sciences. So everything, every creation of Allah operates, functions within the expanse of these laws. Mankind can study, assimilate, analyze, and use these laws to its own purpose in progressive stages, but it cannot transcend these laws nor create any new laws. All its intellectual, scientific endeavors are therefore constrained and limited to these laws, some known, others yet to be discovered. However, Allah, who has created these laws for His creations to function predictably and applicable to the creations only, cannot only circumvent, bypass, disregard these laws. He, whenever He so desires, can withdraw, withhold, and make them non operative, non functional, or non existent, partly or in toto. Allah has amply demonstrated His capability of bypassing all the laws 1,000 times by miracles at the hands of His worthy people, the prophets, which are a part of history, irrefragable, irrefutable, which can't be denied. Wallazi Qadara Fahada, 87 Al-Ala, verse 3. Wallazi Qadara wa Fahada, and not leaving at that, who, that is Allah, prescribed, fixed, ordained a role, task, utility for each and everything, placed it in the designed environment for the fulfillment of the purpose for which it was created, and subjected these to laws and principles under which these exist, operate, and function. Then provided each and every creature necessary guidance to enable it to perform its roles and duties in the best possible way for the achievement of the designed purpose. Physical properties, characteristics to inanimate objects, instincts to animals like self-preservation, procreation, and endowed man with intellect, superego, superconsciousness, heart, etc., for use in the worldly and spiritual advancement, and providing Qur'an as the code of conduct, the law in this world, and providing Qur'an as the code of conduct, the law in this world. Allah also made permanent arrangements for adequate nourishment of each and every creature that was to visit, be part of the milieu on the earth till the doomsday. Jazakallah. That's all for today. Then please pray for me, ex-Brigadier Mustansir Billah.